Hey, how do you like my shirt?
I love your shirt. It's so cute.
Do you know where I got it from?
Yes, because I helped make it.
Right, your daughter made me this for Christmas. It's so cute. I love pineapples because I love psych.
Yes.
I know. So I was like, oh, I actually need to make a few shirts like this. So I thought it would be a super useful thing to show everybody how to make bleached out shirts.
All right, so we're totally crafting today, and this is our crafting jam.
Right.
Like, we love this. We have bleached shirts forever.
Oh my gosh.
Like years and years and years ago when our babies were tiny, like we made fun
Back
bleach
in
shirts.
Phoenix and crazy things like that. So this is more of our comfort zone than the last craft we did. So we're really excited to take you with us. So like and subscribe and come with us as we show you how to take an old shirt, even if it's from like the thrift store, and turn it into something brand new and personalized.
Exactly. So one of my favorite things is that my daughter really thought about the people she was giving gifts to and really thought, what can I give them that is them? And so she's like, Tiffany loves pineapples. And so even then she like cut it out and she laid it out fun and she totally just made it very unique and her. And so I was very proud of her. And she did some other shirts for their family too. But I was like, oh, I love it.
I love it. So I was like, I have to wear it today, and then we have to show everybody how to do this. Because this is so much fun.
And it's so easy, because really, if you're gonna hang out with us and craft, it better be easy, okay?
We're so lazy crafters.
We just appreciate simple things that end up looking amazing, okay? So, your things you need, some bleach and a spray bottle. Now, the spray bottle, I did dilute the bleach by 50%. If you don't dilute it, you just have more chance of actually like deteriorating your shirt. It'll like eat through your fabric. So you do want to be sure you're gentle with it so you don't go too far. So my daughter, when she was doing the project, she actually like would do a section and let it set, and even she would blow dry it to make sure it finished bleaching out. And then she would say, oh, I need to add more. So she'd go back and kind of layer it that way. So if you go full on bleach, you might not get that opportunity.
No. No, you won't.
Okay, so what we're going to do for you today is we're going to show you a couple different ways of doing it. So when you get your pattern or whatever you figure out you want to do, so we're going to do one with my little daisies because I love daisies, and so I'm going to make myself a little daisy shirt. So I've cut out the outline of the daisies. And then one of the fun things that we figured out how to do is to add a little more detail. And so for like the pineapple on Tiffany's shirt, to get those extra lines and things, we actually have just a really small paintbrush. And we dipped that in there and kind of added some detail. So I'm going to show you that with the flowers. So I'm going to get the outline, and then I'm going to go back and kind of help them look more daisies. So that's one style. Another style is obviously really simple. You just print out your block lettering, cut out your block lettering, and you've got words.
Right?
So easy.
And we have words two different ways, so we'll show two different ways of how to bleach out. So
you can
that
just do the letters.
So your letters will stay dark like your shirt, and then you just fade around it, or you bleach out the letters and keep the darkness around it. So we'll show you both ways on how to do it. I don't know if I have a favorite. I think I like them both. It's just unique this way. So
it's really unique. And really, like, I like how easy it can be to make something really personable just by finding something, whether it's a word or a symbol or something, and then kind of just adjusting it as you like. So this is something that anyone can do, and we're going to take you outside where we can see it really well while we bleach outside and show you our demo shirts.
All right, let's go.
My daughter did this in our garage, and that was really nice. However, when you're trying to get the bleach out, it's nice just to put it out in the sun. So we're gonna just do it really quick out here on the driveway and show you what it looks like. So let's show you kind of what we have mapped out, so you can see all the choices and how it's laid.
All right, so Sharla did the front of her shirt with her 3 daisies.
All right.
And she put them up top.
And then over here, we've got the 2 enlisted shirts.
Right. Sometimes we use a little bit of tape to pin down the letters.
Yeah, and that helps them not blow while we're doing this. And then the one over here with the dark blue, we had to, if you're going to do something like this with the stenciling, you want to make sure to block out the whole area so it doesn't bleach out with lines around it, so it doesn't look weird. So we're going to show you spraying these guys. It's not hard, you just
ready?
Spray them down. Just, you know, don't bleach yourself, that's always the stressful part.
I know.
And don't get it on yourself.
Yeah, don't wear clothes you love.
Pretty much. I know, my daughter ruined something, her favorite green pants, and she's like, oh.
Even the little droplets move my letters.
Uh-oh.
There we go. Stop moving my letters. Okay, we're gonna let that dry. See me over here?
Yep.
This is easier to bleach out. They don't blow away.
True story. Okay, so this one we're going to try and outline them. I love the navy.
It always bleaches out well.
It bleaches so well.
Because you never know really what color you're going to get, because it depends on the dyes that the company uses. But navies tend to have a really awesome orangey red that pops through.
Yes, it's so good. Black usually bleaches really well too.
But like I would never have thought my gray would have came out this purpley pink color.
I know, I love the way the pineapple turned out with that color. Okay, so that is bleaching really well. This gray over here is hard to see anything happening with it. So sometimes you just move the letter and you can see where it was wet, but gray might not bleach out. And I think the blue flowers, you can kind of see the blue around it. If you want to move one of my flowers, they look a little bit lighter, but it's really hard to tell.
So this is why we buy 50-cent shirts.
Yep, you just don't know which one's going to be the successful shirt. First, I kind of gave some bleach towards the middle of the flower to give it a center. And then I'm just going to kind of follow some of the petal lines so it feels kind of more flower-esque. As you kind of look at it, it spreads out from the middle. So the concern with this awesome, actually really beautiful light blue shirt is it's just not bleaching really strongly. So it'll just be subtle.
So we are going to spin over. I'm going to do a shirt that goes down the side of it.
So again, the black and the navy are going to bleach really well. Now it just dripped off the paper when I was moving it over there, so part of this shirt already has some dripping going on. So this one's going to be messy. And then because it's already messy, you kind of dab that into it. There you go. And then because I already smeared it,
yep, rub your hand down it.
I'm just going to kind of smear it. There you go.
So you get a few more so it doesn't look like,
hey, look, it dripped. Because this is a messy thing. You just, if you have a better spray bottle, that's one way to fix that. This is just a cheap dollar store spray bottle. So, and then even this one over here with this enlisted, it got a little bit of misty over here. So again, I would kind of just mist gently over it and give it just a little bit of blending. Because it's not as obvious.
I'm going to even do a little bit heavier on the sleeve so it looks like it's supposed to be like that.
Right. You know what? You just do whatever you feel blends the way you want it to blend.
Like so far the gray one is my sad one.
And grays can be tricky. Sometimes they're super successful. I've really had a lot of luck with gray, but navy and black usually work really well. Oh, you can already see this black one going. Can you see that?
He looks awesome. There you go. Like just a few spots up high.
I really like that. There's something unique. And again, totally personal. Whatever works for you. It could be family shirts. It could be just silly shirts.
Right. We've done family shirts where we wrote names on them and stuff.
Right. And one of the tricks is once you know, hey, this is done bleaching, you should go rinse it out so the bleach stops curing on it.
Yep.
So that would be how to finish this off. So I'm going to actually put pause and make sure we have what we want and start rinsing things.
Yep. Every time we do this, it is a learning experience, and things turn out differently every time. So obviously grays can be beautiful.
Yes!
But this is a very spandexy, stretchy shirt, so maybe because of the fabrics it was different, because my light gray ones, not the best. So what I'm actually going to do is go home and just do it with a Sharpie and see how that turns out.
Alright, so since I've said I've done this for a very long time, many years ago, so weird. Anyways, when Old Spice was getting really popular with their like, I'm the man your man can smell like guy.
Oh,
anyway,
he was so funny.
I love him. Anyway, so I made my husband, I think for Father's Day or his birthday that year, the I'm the man your man can smell like shirt. And so I taped down every letter and made sure I was really careful for him as a present. And this dark gray shirt did bleach out really well. And it kind of like helped be a little more fancy. On the back I did cut out a clipper strip, and so he's been wearing this shirt for probably over 10 years, and it's held up really well. So that's another question I think maybe people are like, well, once you bleach it, you're deteriorating the fabric. But again, part of diluting your bleach and then just being patient with it, your fabric will hold up really well. And so anyways, this is a fun project. I've made many gifts with it, and it's, you know, sometimes a little messy, but you know what? It's really fun to have something personal and that you get to kind of own because you love it.
Right, I don't think I have fingerprints right now. Smell like bleach.
Thanks for hanging out with us, and we can't wait to see you next time for our next video.